This idea, I might have told you this before, but a friend of mine told me about a time that he went through a really rough period, sort of public scrutiny and lots of bad things happening to him. And he said, all my life I was scared that I was a coward.
Mm.
I was terrified
Mm-hmm.
that I was a coward, that I didn't have bravery. And I'd think of myself as a hard man. I hang around with hard men. I do hard men things. And I'd tested myself, but I'd only ever really tested myself under my own volition and in my own control.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I thought, the world's going to test me in a manner that I didn't get to choose. And it's going to test me at a velocity that I wasn't prepared for. He used this sentence I fucking adore. He said, I could always hear my better self clearing his throat in the room next door. Could always hear my better self clearing his throat in the room next door. And then his world came crashing down. It's like, and I wondered whether or not that guy next door was going to stop fucking coughing and kick the door in.
Mm.
And sure enough, he did. And it's this lovely explanation of the difference between chosen and unchosen suffering.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the criticisms I had that everybody made around CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
That, you know, training so hard, you know, the Ryan Fisher, like, world of this. Like, dude, you made yourself fucking pass out from a heat stroke in a competition. But even though that is unbelievably extreme and really, really impressive, let's make no bones about it. You chose to be there. You chose to do that pursuit. What if I said, you need to lie on the couch for 3 weeks and not train? How hard would that be? Because that's the difference between chosen and unchosen suffering. And the weird thing is that you can't choose unchosen suffering. It's very difficult. Unless you throw yourself into kind of chaos, you know, like flicking yourself, like fucking throwing yourself off a cliff is like, well, I don't know how this is going to go. So yeah, the clearing his throat in the room next door is a fucking wonderful visual.
I have two thoughts on this. So number one is that one of the strongest reframes for suffering is that it gives you the opportunity to create evidence of the person who you want to be. And so it's like, I cannot say that I'm the type of man who can withstand hard things without having gone through hard things. And so this hard thing that has occurred that was not of my choice can still be something that serves me and my ultimate goal to become the type of man who can do these things. And so reframing suffering as opportunity to create more proof, I think, is really, really strong, because we are ultimately just the behaviors that we do.